G'day Australia, my name is Bursha Chahota and I'm a founder of Blockchain Business Hub, and I teach cryptocurrencies and investment strategies around them. So today what we're going to talk about is is Bitcoin, is money, technology, or it's a network, right? So, or it's a combination of those three. So we're gonna talk about it in. I'm not gonna take a lot of time, but I just briefly discuss that so you guys can a little bit understanding that there's a lot of dilemma around it, that Bitcoin is a money, is that Bitcoin is legal, is that Bitcoin is a technology, is that Bitcoin is a network. So we're going to talk about one by one what they are and how you can actually how you can actually perceive Bitcoin, and how actually you can start understanding what Bitcoin exactly it is. So I'm going to start off with whether Bitcoin is a money or not, right? So let's say I just open up the dictionary meaning of money, right? So it says current medium of exchange in the form of coins or banknotes, and and the coins, right? So what it means is exchange. It's a medium of exchange. Is that a Bitcoin does that solve that person? It does, right? Why I'm saying that, you can go out there, you can buy anything you want with the Bitcoin, right? So the easiest way to try it out is on Amazon, right? You can go into the Microsoft website and you can buy whatever you want in Bitcoin, right? Can you do shopping with that? Yes, you can. Right, so if you go and watch my video, which I explained that how you can get debit card or with the Bitcoin, and then you can start spending your Bitcoin with your normal supermarket, or fill up your fuel. How can you do that, right? So that's a separate thing. But is Bitcoin solving that problem? Is Bitcoin serving that purpose? It does, right? It's exchange of medium. So what we concluded here now is that Bitcoin is money. Yes, it's a peer-to-peer transaction. There's another attributes to the money, is like a fungibility, security, divisible. Is that a fast, right? So it is, right? You can pay anyone around the globe with Bitcoin in the fastest way possible, right? Can you divide Bitcoin? Yes, you can divide Bitcoin up to 8 decimal levels, right? Is that a skill? Yes, it's a open source. Anyone can go in and look into the code. Still, if you want to hack into the Bitcoin network, you cannot hack into the Bitcoin network. Why? Because to try to hack into the Bitcoin network, you need at least $500 million to actually go and try as a hacker. So that's the huge thing in that terms. So what we concluded here is that Bitcoin is a money. Yes, it is, right? Because it's had the attributes, and it's also the definition which say there's a current medium to exchange of medium. Yes, it does, right? So that's it. Bitcoin is a money. Now, the second thing is that Bitcoin is a technology. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the definition of technology, right? So it is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, exceptionally in industry, right? So what it means is or advanced in computer technology. That's another term they're using it, right? Yes, it is, because it's based on codes, which is 0 and 1, 1 and 0. If you know it, computers all understand that the computer itself or internet itself, all they understand is 1 and 0, 1 and 0. They don't understand anything else, right? They don't understand A, B, C, D, or what's your name or whatever it is. It's in the form of 0 and 1s, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, right? So that's where because you're using the codes into the Bitcoin, that serves, and then also it's allowed to communicate with another application, so that it becomes a technology, right? So it allowed that fill that gap, which you know, it's right now Facebook is allowing me to talk to you guys around the globe, person to person. Is Bitcoin has that ability, right? It does, right? So what we have discovered now is that Bitcoin is a technology. Yes, it is a technology, right? So now the next part is the network. So I'm going to look at the definition of network. So let's have a look here. So it's a group or a system of interconnected people or things, right? So what could be the example? Internet, right? Think about internet, right? Is that an internet network? Yes, it is. Why? Because it allows us to build different platforms on top of the internet, like you know, Facebook, website, Instagram, like anything you can think about. You can build on top of the internet network, right? So that's allow another platforms to get formed on top of the on the internet. Is Bitcoin allowing us to do that? Yes, it does. Anyone around the globe, right? You and me. Go and look at the codes and develop their own platform on top of the Bitcoin network and start trading, right? Well, whether it's you know, it depends what you want to build, what sort of application or platform you're going to build on top of the Bitcoin network. The example is the Struts. Which is an ICO token, which was formed last year back in, I think, July 2016 or somewhere there, right? So that's helped the testing and development of the software or different blockchains on blockchain. So that's just a one platform talking about on top of the Bitcoin network. So the question is now, you can build multiple platforms and application on top of the Bitcoin network. One of the live I did it. There was a guy who raised in South Africa, but he lives in England. I totally forget his name. So what he wanted to do is he wanted to help this one of the schools in South Africa where they don't have the money to actually have the electricity in the school, right? So what he did, he developed an application on top of the Bitcoin network, which is like an electricity company on one side and the school on the other side. So he built an application in between, so anyone around the globe pay on that application, or you can say platform, and that money get paid straight and directly to the electricity company, and the school get electricity straight away. And that actually is a live happening. Probably I'll put a YouTube video link in there so you guys can see as well. So yeah, like I said, what I'm trying to say is it's a network where you can build different platform or application on top of the Bitcoin network. What is the beauty of it, that, right? What is the beauty of that? The beauty is that anyone can go in there and build application. There is, like, if you think about a example of PayPal, MasterCard, or Visa, right? They will never ever allow you to go into the network and build an application on platform on top of that. They will never ever. Why? Because they have a security issues that somebody will steal the money. Bitcoin kicked that thing out of the window, that where, you know, anybody can go into the Bitcoin network and build platform or application to their own purposes or solve the problem in the society. Blockchain technology is all about solving the major issues we having in our society. So I'm not going to go into that because my main purpose is whether Bitcoin is a money or a technology or a network or a combination of three. So now we discovered something that, you know, I try to do it in a short span of time, but it's more to it, right? So so now you know that Bitcoin is a money, Bitcoin is a technology, Bitcoin is a network, right? I gave you the examples to understand that, or to execute that, or to think your brain, is that possible, right? And Bitcoin is making it possible that it is a money, right? It is a technology and it is a network, right? All right, guys, if you want to understand a deep understanding of Bitcoin and another altcoins and ICOs, do not hesitate to comment or send me a personal message, and I'll put you into the crypto space fastest way possible. Yeah, I'm more than happy to open for chat on the phone, or and we'll send me a message, or we'll find out what your challenges are, and then I'll take you to the next level in the crypto space. All right, guys, and you guys have a great weekend. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. All the best, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and thank you for Jess, Raj, and Raj Chahota to come on board, and all the best, guys. See you later.